ball is called a curveball. It's the fastball that swings left to right. He stoops, drips, droops. Beautiful, John. Good as Damson's in September, that line.
New score.
And he doesn't get away at all, so maybe a lifeline here for the Dutchman. The reigning world champion, and the expression on his face says it all. He got away there, but his eyes looked up as if to say, when am I going to get away first start?
If you keep your eyes on the 12-inch line from tops to treble line in, the man who has kept that line clinically is weird. Barney has been throwing a bit and hoping on his adjustment shots, and this is no attack at all.
82.
Ooh, read that face. Worried, I'd say. Worried of Den Haag. Brilliant!
Yes, we've seen Terry Jenkins tonight come from this situation that Barneveld finds himself in, 3 sets to 0 down to beat John Part 5-3. But had it gone 4-0, it would have been almost impossible, I feel, although he threw brilliantly, didn't he? That's a 180 again from Wade, another one, his 4th, his 5th in fact. Brilliant stuff from the youngster.
Eat your heart out. Every hypotenuse on the square of the triangle went into that one. Barney replies in kind. World champ fighting. Fans on their feet. The Barney army is sitting down, having a cup of tea, having its beans. They're now ready to march behind their champion.
Well, game shot on the 3rd leg to James Wade. Another leg where Barney ended up chasing him. I can't remember so many legs where Barneveld has been the man waiting with a 3-figure checkout as Wade has taken out the leg.
Overall view of the week. Taylor looked vulnerable over 3 sets. Barney has looked vulnerable. All right, he won the match against Adrian Lewis last night, just pipped it. Barney has showed he's human. John, what better script to take to a world champion than what we're seeing here?
100.
2 of the greats, vulnerable.
And a lot of other players will be taking note of that.
80.
It would be wrong to suggest that James Wade has just emerged. He has been a good player for a long time, but I do believe he has matured. And he is, as I said a few minutes ago, looking like a finished product, Sid.
100.
It's still, everybody's game can develop to an extent, but he looks good.
Yeah, you wouldn't send out a Lamborghini Huracan with broken headlights and rusty rocker panels. He's polished, this boy.
See my car, Sid?
57. Raymond van Barneveld 120.
I'm going to tell you what it is, folks, but it rhymes with Coda.
So tops here for Barneveld for a shaker 120. Even that doesn't bring a smile. A wry shake of the head, I would suggest. He knows that this is a very, very important leg for both players.
This one could well decide the match. I don't see Barney getting back from 4-zip, which it will be if Wade pops the double. But Barney requires something of the order of a 13-darter here. A bad start. A worse follow-up. Nowhere near.
And still that shake of the head. And I just have the feeling, and I've had this feeling since the outset, that there isn't any fire in Barneveld's belly tonight. I really do believe the point you made as Wade hit yet another maximum, that Barney had this long and arduous game last night that it's taken its toll, Sid.
40.
If not on the physical so much as the mental. The strain of handling the brilliance of Lewis and then just getting over the finish line. And also, Barney knows how good James is. There's in no doubt.
Yeah, he's known him since the day he won a
140.
national British junior champion way back in the mid-90s. Now as a 24-year-old, he's up there as the reigning world champion and making the reigning world match play champion and making the world champion look very ordinary indeed.
He's cruising it against the man who's creamed everything. World champion, Las Vegas champion, Bolton UK champion yet again.
45.
The world was orange
James require 38.
until now. Double 10 now.
Well, one would never have thought for a moment that on 38 a player might go 18 double 10. It's the first time I've seen it, Sydney, and it's normally 6 double 16, but Wade has won the set. He's 4 sets to 0 up. There's no fire in the belly of Barneveld, or can he produce a near miracle? We'll see soon.
Champion,
First leg.
the
Ready
man
to
from
go.
Holland
Game on.
is on the ropes. I don't think he can come back.
Neither do I. I don't think he's got, at the moment, really the will. Certainly it seems the passion to... And the last thing you want to do is write off Raymond van Barneveld. You can make one look silly. But Wade is playing so very, very well. He's got away again. I can't see him coming back. And if he doesn't, Sid, it'll be Jenkins and Wade in the final, a repeat of the world match play at Blackpool, and the last time I can recall a repeat of a final, successive games, if you like, successive finals involving the same two players, I go back to here in 2002, Phil Taylor and John Part, and they played each other in the next major competition on Sky. It was Phil Taylor and John Part in the 2003 World Final.
100.
Yes, Barney, well, as fact as. Hey, he's looked vulnerable here all week. Secondly, beaten Adrian Lewis 4-3. Tested him last night.
60.
And he knows how good James is. James is picking up when he left up in Blackpool. We have just checked that. $6-12 in the semi-final there. 102.5 average. And then 87 in the final against Jenks. Can't see Barney turning this around, because in a fact there the other guy has to buckle. This kid will not buckle. Smacks in his 7th 180 in a vital set. Wade on fire in the land of the emerald green and the shamrocks.
140.
He doesn't need any
James require
four-leaf clovers or leprechauns.
Well, even kissing the Barney stone now, I just have a feeling Sid might not make any difference to the Dutchman here.
93.
Ticking them off
Ready to require 68.
beautifully.
All our 16s now. To go ahead in the set. But he couldn't.
36.
Losing this set, he loses the match. James, he won't be far off this combination. Once fat 8. Top, skinny lipstick.
48.
48, so another chance for Barneveld. He's just got to chip away. I remember saying it for Teddy Jenkins earlier, and chip away leg by leg and hope that you can somehow rescue the situation.